Hey guys, what's happening? On a Thursday night, we've got a bit of a streaming test. We've got Air Hauler episode 19. We're sitting at Orange County and we'll be flying up the road for about 100k. So you see there's a few people in the chat, so good night or good evening to you all. I shouldn't say good night. We're just about to get started, so we'll just see if the old Australian internet's going to be able to hand some uploading and streaming. We'll see how we go. If you catch the first stream we did about a week and a half ago, it was absolute tragedy. So we'll see what we can do on this one. So I've got Air Hauler has done, is all loaded up actually. We're taking some about 2,000 pounds worth of stuff up there. So that's all pre-loaded up and we're going to get the engines going. And g'day Colin, how are you buddy? And we're going to get started on our merry way. I've got active sky going, so it is showing that it is not a cloud in the sky, which is good to hear. So we'll be taxiing out to runway 11. So hopefully we don't break anything, hopefully you don't hit any trees. And for you guys in the chat, if you could actually let me know, can you hear me okay? Almost 12 a.m. That's a good job, good effort. You're probably MG editing videos, I imagine. That's usually what I'm doing about 12 o'clock at night. Alright, let's jump into the cockpit. And it doesn't look like all the switches are the way I left it, so I'm just gonna to a cold and dark. Editing videos, yep, that's what I thought. That's what I'll be doing later as well after this. And I'm gonna make sure that I actually get everything done right. It's a bit different when you're actually doing videos and you're not live streaming, because basically you can edit out all your mistakes. I try to not to edit many, but we'll see how we go. Alrighty, let's turn our batteries on, position indicator on, and the beacon will go on. Turn our fuel, and we'll start our pump. Do the left pump, get some juice into it. Can you actually hear the engine sounds, or actually hear the in-game sound? There we go. Engine number 2 is just kicked over, and engine number 1. There we go. The Shrike is alive, purring like a kitten. We'll put the generators on. Avionics can come on. Just whack those on just for the sake of it, and I'll put some fan on. Just get our squawking in the right numbers here. Put GPS on. I'm gonna turn, I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do my lock. Is it unlocked or is it locked? Always stuff up the landing gear on this plane pretty much every single time. Cool, thank you very much. That's just one of the things I wanted to test for the stream, make sure I got all my levels correctly. No, don't want to take the handbrake off yet. And GPS, all good to go. Alrighty, we're ready to go. Parking brake is off. There we go, Strike is on the move. That's Air Hauler saying, get a move on. Very good on the lines today, Shana. Geez, the Shrike must be heavy. Very heavy. I'm just going to hold it short there for a second. Not like we got any traffic, so I don't have any traffic loaded up. I'll tell you the reason why a little bit later. Someone reminds me. Alrighty. Just whack on the handbrake. Whack the anchors on for a second. Landing lights are on. Stroby's strobing. Make sure our controls are turning. What's the trim wheel sitting on? No, come back here. You're meant to be on 1. One, how's that? Alrighty. There we go, we'll get a flaps down view. Good enough. Alrighty, let's get rocking. It's funny with these trees at this airport, there's a lot of them on the lane, like these ones there. Not sure if that's meant to be like that or not. Alrighty, just gonna hold on to the brakes. Yo. Speed's alive, we're at 40. Haven't stacked it yet, which is a good start. Even though we've got the speed wobbles going. 80, 90. There we go, we'll pull back. And it's just popped up there, watch out for that tree. Get the gears up. Very good. Actually did that correctly. And flaps are going up. So just going to trim everything. Come on. Trim to climb and bring up GPS where I'm going. So I actually haven't put a flight plan in because air hauler will pick and do a direct route. And we're just our first freeze. It's always good. It's awesome when Prepar does that. Got the old nose cam there. Really love the scenery around this airport. It's absolutely awesome. And I think, no, it's still climbing, which is good. Flight plan, so we've got to track the 313. I probably should put that on the heading indicator. There we go, we're climbing. Take a bit of a, like we do on the videos, bit of an outside view. We get the right one. See some airport action in the back. Can't even see it. I've lost it. Ah, well. You bought a Dore, or I can't even pronounce it. I've been doing the videos for the 228 and saying mention it. I don't even know if I'm pronounced yet correctly, but you got one? It's really pretty. Yeah, that's the next stepping stone for this air hauler career, is to do one of those. Yeah, I'd put that as aviation. I'd put that bit of a path for a takeoff. Morning, Millimatic. How are you, buddy? Just taken off from Ocean County, and I'm going to be really bad here, and I'm just going to put on the autopilot. So, and I'm not autopiloting. What's going on here? Because I didn't switch it on. That might help. Good to hear, good to hear. Well, we're 18 minutes into a stream and I haven't broken anything, so which is good. Very happy about that, so we might be able to do more of these. Can you guys hear music in the background as well? Is that not too loud? We can't hear any music. That's because I haven't set it up, probably. Cool, good to hear. Well, I've just changed the settings, so I probably just stuffed it then, but anyways. So we're going to be flying up to 8,000 feet. We're absolutely smashing it at the moment, already at 5,000. Doing about, there we go, here's 5,000 mark, and bit of turbulence on the way. I'm going to take the retractables off. I mean the lights. That'll do. Oh no! I didn't turn the squawk on. I was bound to make a mistake for something. Of an outside shot as we're climbing. Look at those water effects, hey? I really like the colour in the water around Ocean County. It's pretty cool. So Colin, did you get the 228 just to fly, or are you going to use it for, obviously I know you got it just to fly, but are you using it for air hauler or just for flying around? Majestic Dash 8, geez, a bit of a learning curve for that one. It's a hard one to fly, so I see in the YouTube videos. JJW, how are you, buddy? Morning, it's evening here, Australian time, Brisbane. What do you got? 8:17 PM. Gonna use it for air hauler, cool. Very cool. I think I'll be able to use that on air hauler in probably about 2018, 2019, the way that I'm actually going. Maybe we'll do these streams, we'll get some more air hauler 2 flights happening. Just check, it must be coming up to 7 through our last 3 AM. Wow. So we've got another 750 feet to go. Q300. Pain. Okay. Who makes that one? 6:16 AM. That's still early. Yeah, I suppose I usually get up about 6:30 each day. And straight into the coffee. Oh, I didn't adjust my mixture. That's probably why I got a little bit less power. There we go. Engine's picking up there. Got a second wind. And what it's saying, 50 minutes. That'll drop down. 96 mile to go. Short flight. There we go, and if I had to do one job was to press the altitude button on 8,000, I stuffed that up already. There we go, let's watch the speedo move up now. Mr. Aviator, hello buddy, how you going? There we go. What have we moved up to 1:30? So that should have changed. Yep, ETA 38 minutes. (2004) version doesn't like my F. Oh, yep. Yes, very good, thank you. Haven't really broken the stream yet, so I'm extremely happy about that. A lot better than the first test that we did. So we're sitting about 142 knots. Oh, what a guess. Wasn't really a guess, that's what the needle said. That's what it said. Let's do some camera shots while we're we gotta find a good one. There we go. Complimentary of Easy Dock. Probably move to chase plane when I have a bit more of a look at it. So how many flights, how many hours you done in your air hauler 2 career, Colin? A few? Is that? The texture's there. Is that a bit of snow? Is that a bit of change? It is too. Have a look at that. Obviously it's not really modelled too well. It's just like blobs of white on a top of, there's a little bit there. Well, that just could be an issue. Interesting. Does that look like snow to you guys? When am I going to use the NGX in a stream? When I can when I could probably land it without doing 2 takes. Okay, cool. No, I've actually been working quite hard, Aviator, on the NGX. I've got 2 videos recorded this week, so I'll edit those. One will be out next week, one will be the following, which I thought then would give me some time to do some flights when I'm not recording. But yeah, it will definitely be on the stream shortly. Won't be too long. I just wanted to do this test to make sure I've got everything set up. G'day. G'day Jeff, how are you, buddy? Not a cloud in the sky today. What time is it over in Perth? That must be, what are you, 3 hours behind, like 5 o'clock or something? I wouldn't say not good at landing. I just haven't had enough practice, and to be honest, when I was doing a lot of VFR flying, which I have been for a couple of years, you know, I used to fly, you know, in FS 2004 and all that. I used to fly the 737 Queen of the Skies, all that sort of stuff, and then I sort of dropped out of the heavies and just did VFR flying. So I've got to get my skills back up with my SIDS and whatnot. 6:23 p.m. Cool. But definitely next couple of weeks you'll see a stream for the NGX, because I want to sort of move on. One of my favourite aircraft is the 777, so I want to get the NGX down, then I can move to that. Let's take it. Oh, we just got water, even though that's really cool effects for the sun. Jeez, I've got the old easy dot controls on speed. .28 minutes and counting, 79. We're absolutely smashing. Yeah. I don't know, it's just something cool about the 777. There we go, we got a freeze. .21.25, yeah, we're not on daylight savings yet, so it's only 8:30. I didn't actually think about that. Still working on your landings? Yep. Since I've had the NGX, I think I've done a total of probably 6 flights. I've recorded 3. Now, 2 of those that I recorded, I had to do the flights twice because I had memory issues, and I didn't do saves. So I've learnt that in the last couple of weeks. I don't really have to worry about it with this sort of stuff, but with the NGX, I'd sort of having some memory issues. All about status. Hello, buddy. How are you? Yep, I've been thinking about that, so maybe I need to get someone that's a lot better at flying it than me. Might help me out. It's a good idea, Millimatic. I've actually been thinking about different things like that for, I've been putting some ideas in my head as I'm leading up to do a couple of really cool Christmas streams in the next 6 weeks or so. Let's take a look around. Don't really know if you get to see much of the cockpit when I'm flying this in the air hauler video. So Carinado has done pretty well. The effects I've done for here. So obviously owners haven't been maintaining the carpet. Got a bit of rust, needs some paint on the over there. Which is a well-loved aircraft, this Shrike. Let's see, hits there. Actually, a really cool thing, I did a Dangerous Landings episode 3 video. That's in the can and waiting to come out. Should be out Saturday, but I did some research, and I won't name the particular airport, but I saw some live landings, not live landings, but some video landings. We actually had the strike in there, so that was really cool to see. Oh, what are we doing? Easy dock. Glad you could make it. What are we screaming? I'm up to 150. Very good. It does need a tidy up. I actually was going to do this as my first passenger flight for air hauler, but I did convert it and it wouldn't work any passengers, so I haven't mucked around with it. I actually haven't signed up to the Air Hauler 2 forums because I've had an issue with my account, so I haven't asked anybody. So is there anybody out there who's done some passenger flights for Air Hauler 2? Let me know. I've just been doing the cargo flights so far. So better do the, we'll go up to the dashboard cam. That's for All About Status, mate. That one's for you. So as I was saying, guys, just before we, not a problem. As I was saying before, we were holding short before we took off. They have traffic on. You've probably seen in my last few videos, I haven't had it on there. It's because I've uninstalled it. I've got a Samsung Evo 250 gig SSD. Hard drive, and it is chockers, and I've got Flight Sim running, so I've got two things. I've got Flight Sim running off it and Windows 10, and that's it. So I've got about I'm running about 14 gig, 10 to 14 gig, and I'm basically installing different scenery and taking it out. So so there's about 3 different things I want to do to upgrade my PC. So that's number 2. So one, I've got some upgrading RAM to 32. I want to do that, and then I need a new. They don't pay much for the packed flights. Judges how stable you fly. Well, that wouldn't be good for the Aus Flight Simmer channel because we don't fly very stable. Could you? How do you actually do it? Millimatic, and so yeah. So like I was saying, so I need to get a new hard drive, so I've been doing some research about cloning, so it should be pretty easy, and then we can get all the add-ons installed, so that would be cool. Got a bit of turbulence there. What's going on there? There we go. Impromptu engine view. Just leave it there for a sec. Set to cargo, then hit ad hoc flight. Rightio. Yep. We'll see how we go. I'll try that one. No, I was looking at the Evo. Last time I actually had a look because I knew this was coming up. Actually, the day I got this new PC and I installed Prepared, and then I put in global, trees, vector, all that sort of stuff, and then I've gone and checked my hard drive and I've gone, yep, okay, I don't need a bigger hard drive, it's just a matter of time. So I'm going to get a Pro, just get the 512 Pro. Been doing, you can get them from around about 250, 300. They're pretty cheap. Last time I had a look, It was and this is only a few months ago, it was for about 498, just under 500 for a 512 Evo, so probably go the Pro. In my non-extensive research, I believe it's better in many ways, but not sure what they are. It's a Pro, so it should be better, yeah? And there we go. The music is courtesy of the Creative Studio on YouTube, which you guys probably know fairly well. That's ETA. So which way? I haven't even looked to see which way is the airport. Actually, the runway is facing. Oh yeah. Just get our weather reports. And we don't want to. No. ASX doesn't want to give me a weather report. That may be the way that I actually have it set up. Maybe it might be a weather easy dock, so we'll just wing it. It's usually what I do on every air haul or two. Not too many trees to crash into. We'll see. I usually find one or two. I think we might swing it over the ocean and come in. Gotta love the old default GPS. It's very quick, super quick. Do a bit of a pan. Jeez, that's like lightning. Too quick. Everything's in the green, which is good to hear. What is it with the trees? I only just hit them. No, actually, really, I've hit trees a couple of times, off videos as well. First time I flew into Ocean County, there is a tree positioned on the taxiway as you're coming in, and you have to veer off to the right of the taxiway, or else you hit it. And I was like, oh, I think I've got crash detected taking off. And no, I didn't. Into the tree. GTN 750 GPSs, yes, yep, on my list. Do you actually have one, Colin? And how easy are they to install into different aircraft? This thing's probably not. It's still thinking. 43 nautical miles. If I was in the NGX, I'd be at panic stations by now. Be smashing it down about 3,000 feet per minute down, probably more. So I do have a web camera set up for these stream videos as well, guys, so you can see my reactions when I do hit trees, but that'll be on the next one. It is set up and ready to go, but just wanted to make sure I had enough bandwidth to get a good video. Is anybody able to watch on 720 or 1080p for this video? Config file, okay. I haven't done much of that for a while really. Since I moved to Prepared, I've stayed away from any of that sort of stuff, but it's alright, we can do that. I will, yeah, well there's a reason why I'm streaming tonight is I was actually normally have an Air Hauler 2 video out on Wednesday, but I didn't do that because it was actually my birthday yesterday, and then on Friday it's actually a wedding anniversary, so we're actually going away from the weekend, so that's why I'm not streaming, or else I would be streaming on a Saturday. So apology for Thursday night time slot, but next weekend, next Saturday, I'll definitely be streaming 1080. All about status. Thank you very much. Excellent. Well, the old NBN network did actually good for the first time, I think. Yeah, hashtag NBN. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't even dream of actually thinking about it if I wasn't. So yeah, you might even see a stream on Sunday night if I can actually squeeze it in, and the wife would let me. We'll do a stream on Sunday night. Ooh, we're rocking now. We're at 12 minutes, so I better start thinking about what I'm doing. Alright, let's move our bug. We're gonna just guess this all the way. We'll go west. Yep. We'll go west. I think that's the name of a song. Oh, there we go. We'll just change. You think I'd get it right. It's the most complicated autopilot in the world. Yeah, I don't think All About Status would actually get away with doing a stream on a wedding anniversary weekend. Not worth the next 12 months of pain, I don't think. No. Jeez, we're all fighting the old turbulence now. That's right, what are we at? We're smashing 151. Why have we got our nose pointed down into mountains? What's going on? Jeez, we must have a bit of wind. I could get active sky to... Oh, I'm losing altitude. That's because I took that off. That's right, we need to lose some anyway. Look at the bright side of things. Oh, can't get the autopilot right. What's going on? We must be close. Well, not really. Guys, I'm just going to mute the microphone. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Just watch out for the trees and let me know. It won't be long. Alrighty, we're back. Spiky Boy Raps, if I pronounced that correctly. How are you going, buddy? Good evening to you. We're just about ready to descend and then start our approach into some airport in Monterey. It will be a surprise for you guys and for me, really. Yeah, totally agree, Jeff. Be interesting. I was actually surprised when I saw it about 2 days ago on their Air Daily X website that the alpha went on sale. So I've just been watching a few. Actually, there was a guy doing a live stream earlier before I was actually using it. So EasyDock's cool once you get it set up. The only issue is that the world camera stuff just has a fit, and if you want to get really cool sort of landing shots like you can get in FS Recorder, I just can't get it done. So I'm hoping that Chase Plane can fix that, and if it does, I'll move across. Thank you very much, MJ Aviation. Appreciate it. Thank you for staying up, and look forward to the next video, guys. If you want to look at a good plane spotting video YouTube channel, go and take a look. Have a good night, buddy. Alrighty, let's start thinking about what I'm doing. Bit more. See if we can see it. I'd say it's over the hills. Because why would you put an airport where the hills are? Chris, g'day mate. Yeah, it's looking better than last time. We haven't dropped out. So I'd say it's working, which is always a bonus. Have you having a good night? Good to hear, good to hear. You got a bit of a texture change with the water there. I know that's because I've set it out like that. Don't worry about it. It's all good. We'll just fly a little bit more. Need to look professional on this approach. DC-10 crash. What DC-10 crash? Ah, very good. Good to hear. So yeah, Chris, just to give a bit of an update, I have no plan into this runway or this airport where we're going, just sort of having a bit of fun for this stream. So this was sort of a bit of a test of some settings that I did from the last one that didn't turn out too good. So I think we're set for now on. Alrighty, so we're just gonna make a bit of a direction change to, we'll just go with, let's go with 300. Oh, look at those shadow effects. There we go. Is that something you've been getting excited about, all about status, seeing some actual shadow effects on P3D? Intended destination is a surprise, Chris, at somewhere in Monterey. On the 28th of October, how come I'm only hearing about this now? Really? Yeah, actually there's the first two things that sort of took me, or actually three things, is when I moved to P3D, was the stability, the shadows, which include the cloud shadows, and the other one was just the flight dynamics when I actually landed. Just felt a lot different. Oh, there's no pressure, Jeff. Really. If I actually score a good landing with you guys watching, it's just going to be a fluke. Alright, let's look at my surroundings. Alrighty, let's lose some altitude with a drop. Lose some speed and we'll hit the, what's the hard deck today, 5,000? See if we can break that. Oh, it's actually working. Don't know if it's me or not, but on this part of the autopilot, I just seem to have a bit of trouble. You've probably seen it in my videos. Let's turn. So apologies for everybody out there that wanted to, or like procedural flights. This was just a bit of a test, so. Alright, the left engine caught on fire on the landing and the left gear collapsed on landing. Roll. So is everybody okay? Or is anybody injured, or? Oh, so it was it a cargo flight, was it? Pilots are okay. Oh, have a look at the moon. Nice touch. Ah, okay. The old DC-10, it's, you know, so I assume they'll maintain them very well, but it's not really a young AC, that's for sure. Jeez, this is turning into a long approach. I think I've dragged it out a bit too much. Oh, so I wonder if there's an ILS at this runway. Could have done an ILS approach in. It's a bit technical for the old Shrike. Oh well, very good to hear that they're okay. That's for sure. I'll have to go and read up about that. So we're just below 6,000 feet. On the way to 5,000. Because that's below 6. Let's have a look for this runway. Seven, 6, 7. Okay. Another aircraft to the boneyard. Not good to hear. The old classics. There's actually an option, and always check, there's an option air hauler where you can actually take off for it to book flights for heliports and water runways. And I swear I've done 2 flights where they were heliports and I was actually flying some light aircraft. One was in Pango and I actually attempted to land on a heliport. Didn't turn out too well. We're descending quite nicely. Down to 4,000. Oh, easy dock. Oh, come on, easy dock. Ah, okay, I can see the airport. It will be over here. Sorry about the camera work, guys. Excuse me. New livery for the 787, really? Ah. What, just like a special edition livery for like 1 or 2 planes, or something they're doing for the whole 787 fleet? I'm about 10,000 miles offshore. Pretty much in international waters I've flown so far out. Alright, so we're just going to put our mixture rich, increase the throttle. A little freeze. Turn it to 30. Hey Kale, if I pronounce that correctly, how you going, buddy? Hopefully you are enjoying your evening or morning, wherever you're from. Two minds about reverse flying kangaroo on the tail with no front paws. 13 nautical miles, 6 minutes out. Seatbelt sign is on. If you guys got any mobile phones or mobile devices, can you switch them off please to flight mode as we're coming into our landing? That would be awesome. Okay, 4 AM. Buckle up, yeah. Love your confidence, Jeff. Love your confidence. Alrighty, so we see the runway, which is always nice. You're not flying instrument approach. Do this little pitchy thing again. None. Yeah, okay. Thought that was going to happen. It's alright. We'll just use the old trim wheel. The SciTech trim wheel. SciTech product that gives me the most amount of grief out of everything I have. Yes, it was a good one. Police officers in tracksuit pants for About Status. It was a good video. Alrighty guys, let's say we get rid of this autopilot. We'll hand fly it all the way in. Alright, it's gonna first notch of flaps. Flapping. And the auto-gen's popping the trees in. Oh, it's all good. All good. Am I actually losing any altitude? Probably not. Oh, love that beat from Carinata. tomato. Alright, we're gonna have to whack the gears down now because I need to lose some throttle. Sorry about the noise, guys. I did have it lined up, but then I'm just coming too hot. Too hot. Some airport in Monterey. I didn't write it down actually. It was just a flight that I've picked up in Air Hauler 2, so we're actually got 2 lots of cargo. I picked it this morning when I was making sure I had a decent flight for the stream. I didn't really pay much attention to exactly where I'm going to, but scenery's been okay. Global's doing its thing. A bit off. Now she's sinking. Radio tower down there. So we'll just do a quick there we go, landing gears down. Another notch, we'll go full flaps, why not? Just because we can. And it looks like the Autogen's popped a building on the entrance of the runway. Right on it, basically. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I just picked out some songs I've done from probably my earlier videos, actually, the old FS Passenger videos. Sort of retired that series when Air Hauler 2 come out, because obviously I knew it could do passenger stuff, so... The old dashboard cam. The old GoPro on the dashboard. Alrighty, so if I stuff this up for here, there's something wrong with me. I'll have to give up flight simming forever. I didn't have all the flaps down. Well, they are now. Actually, I'm going to put them up. I don't need them all up. All over the shop, and I don't think there's any wind. In fact, this guy wouldn't tell me. Oh, we've come in really
minimums
high. That's all right. So runway 10 right. That's because that's what the numbers say. All right, guys, here we go. I'll shut up for a second.
100, 50. 40, 30, 20, 10.
That was nice. We'll have to replay that one. Not like my Dangerous Landing 3 flight. Let's have a quick look where we're gonna park this puppy. Down the end there. Thank you, Chris. That was a fluke. If you've never seen a fluke before, that was one of them. Alright, so flaps coming up. And we're going to turn out landing light lights off, but we got no taxi lights. Turn this clock off. Actually, I'm just going to put a pause there. Got to put the parking brake on first, and we'll just sit here and we'll do a replay. Instant replay. I think we need 240. It's probably a bit too much. Oh no, we've gone back to like 2002. Sorry guys, I went back too far. Do you want a front view or a back view for the replay? Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Status. Yeah, I fluked that one. You'll never see that again. That's better than actually my normal videos. Come on. Doesn't seem that slow on the approach. This is probably where I started nosediving, I think. Maybe I should have gone back to maybe 400 seconds back. I would have gone to the start of the flight. Joe 4, Holden. Well, I think that's a dying question these days. There's that building. I'll answer it in a sec. Just got to have a look at the landing. Nice, just a little bit off center, and I just looked where I should be parking and I'm going somewhere else. And the air hauler is saying it's a greaser again. Can I actually get back to... Yes, we can, because I don't know the airport. Thank you, buddy. Ford or Holden? Well, I think it's a dying question because well, that's because there's no Commodores or Falcons really left. No worries, buddy. Have a good day. Thanks very much for coming along. Well, to answer your question, I have 2 Fords in my garage, and one is about to leave us and get changed to a Renault. That is not my choice of vehicle I will be driving on a day-to-day basis. If that answers your question, Joe. Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for the lovely comments, mate. There's got another video coming out on Saturday, probably about 7 or 8 AM. I think I got it scheduled for. Should be a dangerous landings video. So we'll just speed this taxi up. The trees are starting to change colour in the States. I have to get the old truck IR happening, I think. Air Hauler 2 versus FS Economy. Well, I haven't really used FS Economy, so I need to use it to see. So I will do that. Air Hauler 2, I haven't used it, all the features yet, so it's still early access. So I'll do a first impressions video on FS Economy, Chris. Do that before the year's out. I assume the add-on was just from the Coronado Shrike, so. Fights in pubs, hey? Yeah, maybe back in the day, not so much now. You did the Whizzer landing in a Dash 8 Q400. What? Serious? Ah, okay. Yep. Yep, no, I get ya. And Chris, if you want, I think you're after my NGX Easy Dock profile. So if you're after that, just send me an email and I'll forward it to you. Let's quickly scoot down here because we don't want to park at the gate. I think they'll have trouble getting the jetway down to us. Ah, okay. Someone asked in one of my vids this week, I can't remember who it was. Yeah, a long time ago. Bit of a Boeing fan myself, but I'll do. I'll get some 8th 330. We'll just turn left here. So yep, definitely on the cards. Right in front of the tower. Just make sure we get this because I'm known for parking quite well. We're actually on the line. Oh, come on, Shano. Alrighty, so we'll put the parking brake on. Turn the avionics on. Turn those off, turn the fan off. We'll cool the engines. Landing lights. I thought I already actually had those off. Didn't I turn those off before? Turn everything off. There we go. Battery won't go off. Why won't the battery go off? It's weird. I'm forgetting something. There we go. Guys, thank you very much for successful test and flight. So for everybody sticking around and watching, so hopefully that's something that was enjoyable to watch. I will get better with these streams. So the next one will have a web camera and all that sort of stuff. So this one was a bit of a test, so I'm very happy where it went. Land the Flying Doctor's plane Oz. That must be tough. At least I'm guessing never flown or as a passenger. Joe, sorry mate, don't understand the question. Next week, yes, we'll be doing some more streaming. Maybe Sunday night, but I'll work out a bit of a schedule for streaming. Maybe we'll just turn all these air hauler videos into stream videos. Maybe we'll see how we go. Thank you, Status. Thanks for coming along, buddy. And guys, I'm going to call it off there and appreciate it. So I'll talk to you soon.